So I thought I'd make a video about attorneys and whether their academic credentials really matter and whether it's going to make any sort of impact in the way they represent you for whatever legal matter you may have. So just general observations. First of all, um, if you have a fairly routine legal matter, odds are that the type of lawyer that's going to handle that um, probably did not go to an elite law school and probably was not the valedictorian of his or her class. If you go to district court or superior court or the registry of deeds or probate on any given day and you meet the lawyers who do the really common legal work, most of them were not scholars. Most of them went to just run-of-the-mill law schools, and they do not have a very impressive academic background. Next, the sort of people who really care where the lawyer went to school, there's generally two types. First of all, there's the client who himself has gone to an elite school or an Ivy League school. And that client thinks that the only attorney worthy enough to represent him will have also have gone to one of these schools. So you run into that occasionally. And then every now and then you'll run into a client who is kind of simple and they equate a big name school with an excellent attorney. So if the attorney went to a great law school, that must mean that this lawyer is going to be a stellar attorney in whatever he's being employed to do. So that's not always the case. And for most people, they really don't care. Now, I will say, in my opinion, a person's academic background means far less than a person's real life experience. So a lawyer who has practiced law in a particular field for, say, just 5 years or more is infinitely more capable and will be a much more effective attorney than somebody who went to an Ivy League law school, was on the law review, graduated the top of the class, but they have no actual experience in practicing the law. Okay, just somebody who's been practicing this as his vocation is going to be more effective and a better attorney for you in most cases than somebody with great academic credentials but with almost no time at all practicing the law. Okay, so I hope that puts the academic end of this into perspective. Um, I don't think it's a great idea to judge a lawyer on his academic credentials. You should look at his experience and some of his results and achievements in practicing the law.